everybody, and welcome to my channel. Long time no see. I'm here today doing a twin flame reading for those of you who are in separation. I've been having a lot of requests, so I am back, and this is going to be the first reading we're doing. This is for the month of June for those of you who believe in the twin flame journey and separation. This will also apply to those of you who are in separation from a soulmate. We will focus in on that as well. So, all right, guys, let's get started right away. Let's see what's blocking them from the connection at the moment. So, spirit guides and angels, please bring me any messages for the collective. So we got shame and self-pity. What do I want here? Not quite for sure. I think I'm just going to go with the regular cards for right now. So let's see where your energy is right now. For those of you who are watching, the first cards will be yours. So spirit guides and angels, please bring me any messages for the collective twin flames who are in separation. All right, so we got the 10 of Cups to start out. So your energy is looking very good. Wow, the Star. You guys are really in a good place. Let's get their energy. The person you're in separation from. This is from a twin flame or soulmate. What is their energy? What is their energy? The Empress. One more for their energy, please. And thank you. The 8 of Cups. Okay. Well, the good thing is they will not be in separation for too long. We got the Prince of Wands at the bottom here with the 7 of Swords and the Fool. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a situation where when you first met this person, it was like, oh my God, this is everything I've ever wanted. But something happened in between there that needed you to focus on yourself and do some healing here. The person that you are in separation from very possibly could have been in another relationship. It's either another relationship or a strong mother figure that they were more worried about what they were going to think about them. But it does look like they are walking away from that. Let's get... Wow, the energy of the connection. Okay, so we now have the Empress and the Emperor with also the Hangman. So it appears that the Divine Masculine here is the one that's holding back. We do have the Ace of Pentacles with the King of Wands. So, and the Ace of Wands underneath that. Holy smokes. So very well possibly you could be dealing with a fire sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but there is some heavy fire here. And there's the 8 of Wands. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck now. So very possibly could be a fire couple that we're talking to here. But it doesn't have to be. We all have those signs in our chart. All right, 7 of Pentacles. Let's get... Wow, they're just flying out talking here. Let's get the... Oh my goodness. Let's get the potential outcome of this situation in the month of June. What's going to be going on in the month of June? What's going to be going on? All right, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Okay. We're going to... Oops. All right, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands again with the 4 of Cups. And the High Priestess is following that. So I'm just going to stop. Actually, no, I'm not. Okay, I'm going to have to. I could go so far into the deck. So we'll start with the bottom of the deck. So This energy is yours. What you don't see coming, or not what you don't see coming. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. What you have going on right now is kind of like you're in this waiting game. You're having other offers. People are offering you, um, but it's not the offer you're waiting for. It's not the one you want. But you can't speak of that. This could be a relationship that was in secret. But your other person is holding on tight to something due to like scarcity. Like uh, he's worried about his security, financially, emotionally. He's scared if he gives too much, it'll scare you away, or if he opens himself up too much, he'll get hurt. With that high priestess there's you have this some kind of mystery about you. There's some sort of I don't know. They're just drawn to you due to your energy, due to there's just this mysterious factor about you. But no mistake, this at one point in time relationship was a secret. Um, but they are just super attracted to you. And you're super attractive to a lot of people. That's why you're getting all these offers. I do feel in July or the time of Leo, end of July, beginning of August, there's gonna be some sort of completion in this energy. So let me get some clarifiers here. Actually, yeah, we'll go through these first. So, in the energy of the connection, this obviously is a separation reading. So clearly, you're going to be waiting, but they're somebody who often self-sabotages, don't believe that they can be happy, that they deserve to be happy. That's where that self-pity comes in. They're kind of the martyr, you know. But in this time of separation, they really are coming to the realization that time is of the essence. Like, they don't want to waste any more time. They don't want to have another day without you, because they do see that you are the perfect person for them. You have the potential to make them happier than they've ever been before. This person could have had like a rough childhood, not necessarily like abusive or anything like that, but there's something with the mother figure. She could have been very dominant. She could have been very controlling. Very helicopter parent energy there. Very strict. And that's why there's this worry of what will she think? Because I do feel your person has to walk away from something or someone. We will get clarifiers for that in a minute. Your potential outcome to this, there is communication coming in. It's coming in very quick, and it's after a time of not speaking to each other, of not hearing from this person. But they're now seeing the forest from the trees, you know. They're realizing what this connection is. Meeting you could have been the catalyst that spun them into an awakening, into some sort of dark night of the soul. And in your potential outcome, you have the King and Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Pentacles, so the divine feminine side of the relationship, of ourselves, becoming very nurturing. Taking care of yourself, taking care of everyone around you, and just really focusing on building your own legacy. The person that you are in separation from, they are deciding to take a stand. They're putting a lot of thought and strategy into how they're getting out of another situation. And it doesn't necessarily have to be another relationship. It could be how they're going to get out of a job contract where they can move closer to you, or a lease, or it could be anything. How to cut themselves away from their family that doesn't approve, or whatever. We will see in a minute what that's all about. So let's let's get this Ten of Cups here. That is your energy. You find yourself daydreaming a lot. You find yourself thinking of what could be. That this short time that you had with this person, you're constantly going back to thinking about that. What you thought you were building, the whirlwind romance you had in the beginning, and now just nothing else will do. There is this need for healing because you felt like the rug was ripped out from underneath your feet and your whole world was upheavaled when they walked out of your life or just simply stopped communication. And now you're sitting here not satisfied with anything, not satisfied with any offers. You do have plenty of offers, but it's not the offer you're waiting for. And to be honest, at the time when you met this person at first, they couldn't give you what you needed either. There had to be this tower, there had to be this upheaval, because the way it was not going to work. In order to get this Ten of Cups, things had to change, and in order for things to change, there had to be some sort of upheaval. It had to do with some sort of commitment that they're already in. There is the devil as well. So there seems to be a lot of overthinking about this, a lot of worry. Some of them could have addictions they had to deal with. Some of them could have had to get out of a controlling relationship. But in the end, there is the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups underneath that. So that is what sprung this need for healing. Why is the star here? But you are doing a beautiful job healing day by day. You are getting your emotions back in check. You are, oops, I did that. You are really focusing on how to make yourself whole, how to make yourself complete without needing somebody else. And that sure is the key to finding the perfect person, is being able to do and fill yourself emotionally. What a lot of people want others to do emotionally for them, when you can do that for yourself, you hold so much power, and you bring so much more to the relationship. So with that star, there's some sort of renewal, some sort of hope that you're having, this inner clarity. There is a miracle on its way. So keep your faith. That's what I'm hearing. Keep your faith. Your miracle is coming. Why is this star here? Just when you think that it can't, it will. And you have the Three of Swords in reverse here. See, getting over that heartache, that healing is so all-encompassing, amazing, that it is bringing you in that perfect lover. It is bringing you in that relationship, that opportunity to invest in each other, to build a family, to build a legacy, and somebody coming in very stable. You're offering something very stable as well. You could have a choice between lovers. You could also have somebody, for this group of you that I'm talking to, you most definitely both could be in other relationships, and you both need to make the choice, but you're holding back because you don't want to break anybody's heart. But this healing, it's going to bring you everything you want. There could be somebody is holding off on a divorce, or a divorce needs to happen. Some of you could have been in feeling some sort of depression when you met this person, and they brought you out of that as well. Just a side note, that's not for everybody. But with this lovers here, there's just this deep love. You feel the strength of each other when you're together, and you just really want that partnership. That partnership is coming in for you. Your wishes are coming true. Their miracle is coming. Just keep healing, keep moving forward, and keep doing what you're doing. You're looking great. All right, in their energy, who's this Empress? Oh, wow. Most definitely they're walking away from somebody else. They're realizing their value, they're realizing their worth, and they're no longer going to be pouring into an empty cup. Because no matter what they do with this person, it's not enough. It's not good enough. I do feel like this is a spouse or somebody they live with. Nothing they do is right, or nothing they do is enough for some reason, because they invested a lot of energy into this, and they also could have children with this person, and that's what makes it so hard to walk away, is for the children. But they know that this is a necessary transition. They are relocating, they are moving, um, with with those Six of Swords, with the Eight of Cups. It's they're withdrawing from that connection. They're moving on. They're I just heard abandoned ship. Um, but most definitely, this person, if there was any doubt, there shouldn't be now. The Eight of Cups twice, and then the Six of Swords. You don't know what the Eight of Cups is walking away towards. Some say it's to find his Two of Cups, but they just know that they are leaving their current situation, and because it's no longer emotionally fulfilling, and for their own mind, their own emotions, their own thoughts, they need to get themselves out of the situation. And I do see it in the full moon this month, so I think that's June 11th, maybe. But they are going to be able to move forward, offering that cup. Let's see what the Hangman here is for. They do have a lot of guilt about what they put you through, about the hurt they've caused you. They know it's not right, but they can't not do it now. In this time of silence, in this time away, they didn't want to keep sneaking around. They didn't want to. They just needed to really stop the betrayal. They didn't want to be dishonest with you, so they just stopped speaking with you. They had to do what they had to do to get their confidence back, to get their boldness back, their power, and this isn't always a bad card. It isn't a bad card, actually, because yellow in the tarot is not it is not a bad color. So this person is just looking at another way of doing things. He's stealing the swords so he doesn't have to go to war. Um, yeah, it can be lying, cheating, stealing, but it doesn't always mean that. Especially when it's with a card like the Hangman. They spent a lot of time thinking about this, and they didn't want to hurt anybody anymore. So they withdrew from their relationship that they were in before they met you, and they cut off communication with you. So they wouldn't have to betray anybody, but not only that, but so they could get themselves right, so they could get themselves stable, get their self-confidence back, get their head right, and really move into this Emperor energy. With that Emperor, there was a lot of planning, a lot of strategy going into this, because I do feel they're a father or a mother. It could be as well, but I am feeling like a heavy father energy here, and they really didn't know how they were going to get out of a connection without somebody going to war with them. There could be a battle over children. Let's see what this Emperor is. They knew there would be a custody battle if they left their current situation, or this could be you, because this is the energy of the connection, so it could be either or. Eight of Pentacles. So they've been really working hard. They've been mastering their craft, trying to financially get built up in order to. This could be a court hearing as well for a divorce or for them children. This energy just really wanted to be there at their best when they came back to you, because they're worried you're not going to accept them back because they hurt you, and they're really scared to reach out. The Two of Pentacles, yeah. So the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So there's no more juggling of energy. There's no more what am I wanting to say? There's no more choices. This is between two choices, weighing out their options. There is no more of that. You are their only option. And the wait is about over. They're getting out of this energy of feeling stuck. They are communicating with you very quickly. This is quick change. You're going to hear from them because there was patience, there was hard work, there's success, but it's delayed. But that delay is over now. Ace of Cups at the bottom, because they really do, they really do have clarity. This is a final decision. This is a wake-up call. They know you're meant to be on their path. They know their life purpose has something to do with you. What about this potential outcome here? Or advice, I'm sorry. This is Eight of Wands. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're coming through to tell you the truth. No more games. No more hiding. No more lying. No more waiting. Yeah, the decision has been made. They're making this choice. They're no longer stuck. They're no longer compromising. They're making a choice, making a decision. And by you being patient and giving them that time, that space away from them, they really had time to realize what it was that you meant to them. The Judgment here. What's this wake-up call all about? Oh, wow, the Two of Cups. Look at that. They know, they know you are their soulmate. They know that the love they have for you is so strong, it couldn't be anything but meant to be. They didn't mean to fall for you, but they fell in love with you instantly, right away. I wouldn't say love at first sight, but they knew there was a spark, a connection, the minute they seen you for the first time. But for sure, the minute that you guys were able to talk, or really just be alone together, I'm seeing like them dropping you off and them being like, wow, I'm gonna marry that person. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. That is quite amazing. Yeah, so there's no need to worry, no need to overthink, no worries, no reason to have all this anxiety over this connection. They are coming back. Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. What did I say? This next full moon, things are changing. The energy is creating this change. Just keep focusing on you. Keep focusing on nurturing and creating, because this wheel is turning in your favor. With this Wheel of Fortune, good luck is coming in for you. But not only that, it's just change. Times are changing, and you are about to receive. With that moon, there is action being taken by this King of Swords. There is, how do I want to say that? This is like voluntary changes. They're trusting their intuition. They're trusting their gut. There is something that they're not seeing, but it's not going to be held up, because they could feel like this tower is too hard to go through. Like they've been dragging their feet because they've been scared. But what they don't realize is after this full moon, it is going to push that energy, and things are going to change very quickly, very abruptly, but it's going to be changed for the better. And once that change is initiated, they're going to see that. They're going to feel that. They're going to know that. Jeez. Got cards going everywhere. Okay. Let's get one from the Romance Angels, please. One from the Romance Angels, or two. All right, romantic feelings, and stay optimistic about your love life. Yes, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And like I say, faith, you have to have faith, because that is what the universe works on. When you believe it, when you know it to happen, it will. So, know that this connection that you have, that you share with them, these romantic feelings, most definitely are what you think they are. Okay, let's get some messages from your person you're in separation with. What do they want you to know? What does the person in separation want the collective to know? need you. You are so nurturing, magnetic, and a passionate queen in my life. Your light shines bright and guides me through my darkness. You feel like home to me and always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you for loving me and for always sending healing energy and love my way. I need you now more than ever. Please, I will be there soon. Oops. Best self. I want to be my best self for you. I'm working really hard to level up and meet as your equal, as your mirror. I know we will always grow together, but I want you to be proud of who I am today. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty much what I was saying this whole reading. One more for our twin flame group. Twin flames in separation. The Hanged Man in reverse. Sacrifice and waiting, perception and lack of direction. It did come out in reverse. So the wait is over. They are coming out of this introspective period, and they now know what direction they want to go in. One more for the Twin Flame Collective. What are their person in separation want them to know? The Fool. Freedom, possibility, and adventure awaits for you guys. So yes, they are no longer confused about where they're going. They know where they want to go, and they know that they want to start that new life with you. And one more here. Let's see. What is the person's separation? One message, please. We've been together for lifetimes. Bottom of the deck is you light up my world. And time will tell. I love you to the moon and back 1,000,000 times. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this twin flame reading. Hopefully it gave you a little bit of clarity on where they're at, what they're doing, when they're coming towards you. I do think this next full moon is when the energy is going to shift here in June. I think it's a full moon in Sagittarius, if I remember right. Yeah, I want to say it's like June 11th or something like that. So, okay, guys. If you enjoyed this message, please like, comment, share. As always, please subscribe if you like the way I do my videos. I will be doing the Zodiac monthly readings next, so stay tuned for your sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And as always, cross watchers are welcome. So I will see you guys next time.